Hey everyone, I hope you are ready for this course overview of the short sermons. This is course overview 4, and this will be a pop quiz with 20 questions, so I hope you're ready for it. This is going to be exciting. It's Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. here, but this video is supposed to be for Sunday, July 11th. Alright, now, turn to the book of John, chapter 14, verse 26, because this will be the key verse for today. It says here, "But the Counselor, the Holy Spirit, the Father, will send him in my name, will teach you all things and remind you of everything I have told you." So yes, God is the one who helps us with knowledge. The reason why an idea sparks up into a mind and remembers something is because God put it into our minds. Alright? So God is actually helping us in the process of learning. Alright, and as you know, Counselor, Holy Spirit, Father, Him, they're all capitalized. They are all referring to the same person. Now, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to answer each question. So, are you ready? Well, let's get going. Please, if you do not know the answer to these questions, go back to my previously short sermons, numbers 40 to 51 for more information. Question number 1. Is it possible to keep all of the law of Moses? The answer is yes. I do believe it is possible for someone to keep the whole law of Moses and obey it, because if it was impossible, God would have not have put it in the Torah. As a matter of fact, there is one person who obeyed the whole law, and that was Jesus. So, it is possible, but no one will do it. It is impossible for man to keep the whole law, but with God, nothing is impossible. Question number 2. You can predict God's plan for your life. The answer is false. You cannot guess of what God's plan for your life will be like, and you cannot guess the future either, because God's plan for your life is always going to be unexpected. It's not going to be something that you did expected. Now, question number 3. True or false? God's plan for your life is usually what you want to do. The answer is false. As a matter of fact, God's plan is never what you want to do. It's always the opposite of what you want to do. I once heard someone say that. But if you go after God's plan, there you will have the most success. Question number 4. God's way is the best way. The answer is true. God's way is the best way, and you cannot come up with any other plan better than God's. It's better than anything that you could come up with on your own. Question number 5. God had a plan for your life before you were even born. The answer is true. God had a plan for everyone's life before the foundation of the world. Question number 6. Everyone has a purpose in life. The answer is true. If someone did not have a purpose in life, God would have never made them be born. They would have never been put on the earth. There was 7 billion plus people in this world, and every single one of them is unique and has a purpose in life. And that purpose is to is to glorify God. Now, question number 7. For the remaining questions, you will have to look back at sermons number 42 and after, called the fruit of the Spirit. What is the bond of all the fruits of the Spirit? The answer is love. Love, the first fruit, is the bond of all 9 of the fruit of the Spirit. And you cannot have any of the other fruits of the Spirit if you do not have love. Question number 8. What fruit is love? This is not mentioned in the Bible. It's just an opinion. And the answer is a strawberry, because it's red, like a heart, and it is in the shape like a heart. Alright. Question number 9. The joy of the Lord is your what? The joy of the Lord is your strength. I think that verse is found somewhere in the book of Psalms. Now, question number 10. What fruit is joy? The answer is a pineapple, because it is spiky on the outside, and on the inside of it, it is yellow like sunshine and juicy, and it's taller than the rest of the fruit, so it stands out the most. Alright. Question number 11. What fruit is peace? The answer is a peach. First of all, the two words sound the same, and second of all, a peach is soft. Question number 12. What fruit is patience? The answer is a green apple, because it takes longer to chew it. It's hard. And some people have a red apple for love and a green apple for patience. Question number 13. What fruit represents kindness? The answer is an orange, because an orange can be shared among people, just like kindness. You get to share your stuff with other people. An orange can easily be divided into different slices. Now, question number 14. What fruit represents goodness? The answer is a pair of cherries, because one of them is you and one of them is your neighbor. Question number 15. What fruit is faithfulness? The answer is a pear, because a pear stretches out at the top like it is reaching for the thing hoped for. Question number 16. What fruit is gentleness? The answer is a bundle of grapes, because the little grapes represent children and you have to be very gentle to pick them off, or else you will squish them. Question number 17. What fruit is self-control? The answer is a lemon, because a lemon tastes sour, and it takes self-control to eat that lemon. Well, question number 18. The fruit of the what? Here's the answer. The fruit of the Holy Spirit, because you cannot have these 9 fruits without the Holy Spirit. Question number 19. Based on Acts chapter 2, how many people got saved and baptized that day? The answer is 3,000 of them. And the last question, question number 20, the birthday of the church is what? Here is the answer. Pentecost. Something I forgot to mention in my last short sermon is that penta means 5 or 50, and so Pentecost happens 50 days after Easter. Yeah. Alright. And that is when the Holy Spirit ascended onto those 120 people up in that building, like flames of fire fell on their tongues, and they began to speak in other languages. And that was the first church service. Alright. Well, I hope you answered the questions correctly, and here is your score. If you answered 18 or more of the questions correct, you did great. If you scored 15, 16, or 17 of these questions correct, you did fail, but you still need improvement. And if you scored less than 15 of the questions correct, you failed the quiz, and you need to re-watch these videos. Well, those are the results, and that is ultimately the end of the fourth quarter and the first year of my short sermons. Next Sunday, we'll begin the second year. Please note that the first year, we've been talking about the attributes of God and prayer. In the second year, we're going to start talking more about the Bible and what the Bible has to say about certain things. Well, I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you later.